Good morning, film warriors. So, we have our last update of this week before you go on a 3 day weekend. It's crazy to think that we have 3 day weekends because it feels like we've had a 75-day weekend, but there it is. You get 3 days of this weekend off. There won't be any class on Monday, and as you know, Tuesday is our office hours day, so it's for you to ask any questions that you have for me or for all your teachers. And the next time that we'll meet as a class is next Thursday. Before then, though, you're going to submit your questions on the real history of science fiction time. So far, we've had one student, thank you, Rhiannon, for submitting one question, sort of a reflective question. Whenever we're thinking about time, it is a reflective kind of concept about time that has passed and things of that nature. Let's give our shout outs here. Remember when we used to have like 11, 12, 14 people to shout out? Well, now it's 5. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Rhiannon. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Alvaro. So, next week also due, was due last month, but we pushed it forward to the end of this month. Your film poster. We talked about this last time. You've already had 2 of your classmates submit their posters. Take a look. Cast on the top. You've seen posters before. Leading lines, a title treatment, a film by so and so. If you want to have your log line, right? That's really important. Find the courage to persevere, right? That's fantastic. If you want to put down here coming soon or June 5th, 2020, I think there are going to be more films released for our class than are released by major studios this summer, sadly. So, submit yours here. If you can do a Photoshop, do a Photoshop. If you can do your own photograph and then put some lines over it about what you wanted to communicate. If you want to draw it, take a picture of it and then upload it. You have complete creative freedom, just as you have always had creative freedom for your project. Many of you, in fact, before we go on there, let's make sure we understand why we're doing this. Films have traditionally been marketed with a movie poster. You've probably seen hundreds and there are dozens in the room. We're not in the classroom, but you've been in the classroom and you've seen we have a bunch of movie posters with different kinds of ideas and concepts that are communicated through the composition of the movie poster and the content in the movie poster. Remember all the different colors, usually reds and yellows. Those are colors that pop and are very vibrant. In fact, studies indicate that the number one color of car that is pulled over by the police is red. Number 2, yellow. Why? You can see that. Think of every fast food logo that you've seen before, probably has red or yellow. The idea is you are marketing. You have to draw the attention of your audience in a way that first attracts their eyesight, then communicates to them what it is that your product, in this case your film, is going to sell to them. So make sure that your poster is indicative of what it is that you want to do. You want to probably add a bit of mystery so that you don't give away the whole movie in the poster, as some movie posters do. Had we done this at school, we could print your movie poster on poster paper. Unfortunately, we are not able to offer that at this time. Since so many of you are doing your final film as a documentary, I'm including a link to this article. This article appeared in the LA Times a little under a week ago. And it's about how this pandemic is really a vital lesson, particularly for us at a medical magnet school. And it talks about what maybe could be done instead of giving you book work. I'm sure many of your classes give you book work. There's no book for film. There's films for films. So it goes over some ideas about what could be done instead of book work. And when I read this article, I immediately thought of the documentary that many of you are making related to how your family, how your community is going over and over and over with this crisis and trying to figure out how to deal with it, how to react, things of that nature. So, the information in this article can provide a very targeted idea, or maybe can spark some very targeted ideas in you on how you might want to approach your final film, which you'll see is due Wednesday, June 3rd, 2 days before the final day of the semester, final day of instruction. The week after that, as you know, is finals week. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you're not quite sure what you are going to do, please ask. So as usual, stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, stay positive, stay focused. We are very close to the end of the semester, very close to the end of the school year, and close to getting back to the time when being at home just meant being at home. It didn't mean being at home / at school at the same time. So take care of yourselves. Miss you all. Ciao.